Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Symphonia. And as customary, we begin this episode with another newly popped up skit. Separation of Karlan. And the problem is that it's not separated at all, and it just disappeared. Awesome. Okay, so what we're gonna do instead is mess up buttons and reload. I guess I could restart my recording, but whatever. There we go. So I just mounted up so no random monsters will come and pester us. Now, as you will recall, last episode, once again, many important things happened. So, among other things, the sky is now purple. Or rather, the sky is actually Karlan, which has materialized or approached. I really don't know exactly how this works. Maybe it was... I guess it was in some kind of dimensional pocket before, but since the Tower of Salvation disappeared, which served as a connection between the two planets that used to be one, it's now, I don't know, Karlan is now there for real, something like that. It makes sense, I'm sure. Let's look at the skit before it disappears again. With Lloyd's acquisition of Origin, the effectiveness of the Eternal Sword's restraining force on Karlan is weakening. Okay. In other words, what you're saying is Karlan is starting to slip away. Oh, yeah? Damn, we have to hurry. I've got to gain the ability to use the Eternal Sword now. Yeah, okay. I'm sure we have some time to recapitulate. Is that a word? No, I'm not sure. Anyway, I am going to look at the synopsis, but just to see if maybe I get the gist of it right. Mythos is back. That much I'm sure about. So he was never, or I guess his physical body died, but as we should have known that was a thing, his, I guess, spirit, his consciousness survived in the Crucius Crystal, which Genus foolishly took with him. If we had just left it there or destroyed it in the first place, none of this would have happened. None of these last couple of unfortunate events. Anyway, Mythos' crime and sadness. Screw his sadness. I think Mythos may actually be sad. So what? What do you mean? When Mythos possessed me, his memories flowed into me. Oh, really? That could be helpful. Betrayed by countless people, he still tried to face forward and believe in people. And in the end he gave up, the fallen hero, Mythos Yggdrasil. Zelos? Listen to me, Lloyd. Don't make a mistake here. If you consider an eye for an eye to be justice, then Mythos has long since carried out sufficient revenge on those who deserved it. The humans who betrayed Mythos died 4,000 years ago. But people haven't changed. That's right, and neither have half-elves. Why is that? Because neither side has approached the other. They refuse to make an effort, and that is Mythos' fault. Yeah, that's true. Now listen, what Mythos is doing is just slaughter. It's not something we can stand by and watch. Do I really need Zelos to tell me that? I mean, does Lloyd? You know better than to forget that, right? Yeah, I hear you. I won't hesitate anymore. I will destroy Mythos. That's the spirit. No sympathy for that guy. To put an end to all this. Hear, hear. Anyway, so Mythos is back, as I was just saying. He tried to possess Lloyd, and a slap from Colette, I guess, exorcised him from his body. However, he then, of course, possessed Colette, and instead of slapping her, and doing the same thing that worked moments before, we just let him get away with her body once again. So. Once more, the party is without Colette. And, yeah, I don't know. Will we even have her back for any stretch of time before the end of the game? I mean, shouldn't like, catching up with Mythos once again, Mythos now in Colette's body, and freeing her and then defeating him for one final time be the actual end of the game? So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have to say goodbye to Colette as a playable character, which is unfortunate because I still haven't unlocked her power hammer skill, of course, and I've never seen the probably amazing unison attack between Lloyd and her, but whatever. Now, what I did do in between episodes, you might notice that I have a lot of gold, or gald as it were. I actually went back into Dormant Forest basically mainly to see whether there was anything I missed in that final screen where I just happened to blunder into that final confrontation, that cutscene, and the ensuing double boss fight. And it turns out no. There was a relatively small map, and I just happened to basically the path that led straight ahead from the entrance also happened to be the one that you had to go. And there were just like 2 other paths that looped into each other, so yeah, I really didn't miss out on anything, or neither did you. So that's nice. But I really started up the game thinking, oh, I can just grind out Colette's skill so that she can finally learn that last attack that I need. And then only after booting up the game I realized, wait, Colette is not with us. So that's what I'm a little bit salty about. But I went ahead and defeated those gold dragons a couple more times, and yeah, I made just over 100,000 extra gald, which should greatly benefit the reconstruction of Lewin once we return there. And we also gain like 1 level each. They do give a decent amount of experience actually, 1,300 and 8,300 gold before any bonuses. So yeah, they're definitely by far the best opportunity to grind so far, especially since they're relatively easy, relatively quick to respawn, and also very, very easy to defeat. So yeah, that's pretty great. Anyway, synopsis. Let's see what the game actually says, if I missed anything. Father and son mythos. Breaking the seal had awoken origin. Lloyd forged a pact with the summon. Actually, we might see something new here. Lloyd began the fight. Oh yeah, okay, of course. Origin sleeps. Oh yeah, of course. Wait. To observation. Chamber of the Great Siege. Showdown. Seal of Origin. When Lloyd and the others arrived at Heimdall, they learned that Kratos was already there. Yeah, right. Lloyd found himself unable to sleep. And his best friend, who was mysteriously not named, but we know in this case happened to be Colette, came to him to ease his mind. Right. Lloyd and the others learned from the Elder that Kratos had long asked aid from the elves in order to make the Eternal Ring. Unbeknownst to Lloyd, Kratos had been trying to help him the entire time. Is that so? Did we learn that? Did I miss that? What Eternal Ring? It's the name of a PS2 game, but I don't remember seeing that term pop up in this game at all. What is the Eternal Ring supposed to be? Was I asleep? Seriously, did I miss that? I guess I'll have to rewatch the entire episode to remind myself what happened there. Huh. I mean, I guess if that was actually mentioned, and if that's actually something that helped us, or at least was intended to help us, then maybe I bashed on Kratos a little bit unjustifiedly. Yeah, I don't know. Lloyd headed for Dormant Forest, located within the village, to face Kratos, the 9th member of the group. Kind of. The group continued on into the forest, hoping to find the seal, blah blah blah, father and son. As his companions watched in horror, Lloyd began the fight with Kratos. For Kratos, the fight was partly a rite of separation, a means of breaking away from his mistakes in the past. After a terrible struggle, Lloyd defeated Kratos. A terrible struggle. It wasn't even that hard of a fight. Although I guess I did spam a lot of healing items. Anyway, but as he had feared, Lloyd found himself unable to say what needed to be said. Calling Lloyd a sentimental fool, somewhat rightfully so, Kratos unleashed the mana stored within his wounded body to break the seal. This act would have killed him. Or not. We didn't know for sure. But Ewan arrived to share some of his own body's mana. Oh, that's what happened. We also didn't... No one said that that's what actually happened. I thought Ewan was just there and caught him. And he just noted that he had actually survived. Whatever. So apparently Ewan actually saved him. Well, thanks Ewan, I guess. Kratos grieved that he had failed to die once again, but Lloyd admonished him, telling him that he could die anytime he wanted, but it would serve no purpose. Lloyd may have been a sentimental fool, but Kratos' life was still important to him, even when weighed against the fate of the world. Yeah, well, I guess. Breaking the seal had awoken Origin. Lloyd forged a pact with the Summon Spirit and received a glittering diamond in exchange. Yeah, that's a real prize. That's what we were after. Lloyd breathed a sigh of relief. They could now put the world back to the way it once was, and then sell that diamond and lead an easy life ever after. Or something. But Origin informed them that they were mistaken. Just then, Lloyd's body suddenly began to quiver. Mythos' Crucius Crystal appeared in front of him, and his voice rang in Lloyd's ears. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. Not really. Mythos was trying to possess Lloyd. He wanted to use the man who defeated him as his new body. Good choice, really. I mean, assuming that the physical characteristics of the body you possess matter. And clearly Lloyd is the most powerful of the party. Mythos' memories began to pour into Lloyd's mind. Memories of the day he was cast out of Heimdall because of the war, of being discriminated against for being a half-elf, of never having enough food and surviving by drinking muddy water. Lloyd saw endless hatred towards elves and humans and an internal struggle to hold his emotions inside, in the hope of one day being understood by those who despised him. Was this supposed to actually be shown in some kind of cutscene, but cut for budget reasons? Because we definitely didn't get any of that. I mean, Lloyd just alluded to that very briefly in this skit that you can easily miss or just not watch. So, I mean, I guess it would have helped to maybe help the player sympathize a little bit more with Mythos, but honestly, I don't really want to. I mean, sure, his life may have sucked, but that does not give him a right to, do all the things he did. It's just, a futile effort. If I was supposed to kind of feel for him. Anyway. Yeah. There were times when Mythos was helpless to do anything but watch his fellow half-elves be slaughtered and executed. During these hard times, his source of strength was Martel, his sister. She had protected him, throwing herself between him and the cruel world around him. Lloyd also witnessed Mythos' fleeting moment of glory that he claimed with his first true friends. And finally, Lloyd saw Martel's death at the hands of her human betrayer. Yeah, I wish we had actually seen all of those things. That would have been really cool, but at least we get it here in the form of the synopsis. He felt firsthand the desire to destroy all that surrounded him. The emotions assailing Lloyd were so violent that Mythos almost succeeded in possessing him, but Lloyd's friend, the companion he trusted more than any other, Colette, stepped in to take his place. Wait a second. So, is it possible that it would not have been Colette? If we had been closer to someone else? I wonder who else it could have been. I think I saw it mentioned that someone else could have been the one to spend a night with him. Well, no, not in that sense. To look at the stars with him, I guess, back in Flanoir. After meeting the doctor. That it could have been someone else but Colette. I think another option would have been Zelos? Probably Genus, but I don't actually remember. Huh. So I wonder if either of those could have actually been the one possessed by Mythos in the end. So maybe we could have been left with Colette as a playable party member if she didn't happen to be our closest companion. It's I wonder. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm overinterpreting this, and it would have always been Colette. Anyway, Mythos possessed the body of his friend and vanished. Yeah, but the way the fact that it's worded so ambiguously kind of makes me think that it's probably not determined who it is. Why else would they write it this way? Anyway, then the Tower of Salvation collapsed with a terrible roar. The falling rubble plummeted towards the world, causing much devastation. One by one, the angels fell from the heavens and down to earth. One by one, the angels fell? We didn't see any of that. We saw debris falling, but not any angels. Fragments of the tower assailed the forest of the elves. Lloyd desperately tried to lead the elves to safety. Witnessing his bravery, the elves' age-old distrust in humans slightly softened. With the Tower of Salvation destroyed, Darius Karlan, which was concealed by the tower's force field, okay, well yeah, basically what I said, suddenly revealed itself. As the group gaped in amazement, a fully repaired Tabitha appeared. Oh yeah, that's what we were amazed about, I suppose. She told them that Mythos had stolen the great seed which held the spirit of his sister, and that he was planning to leave with Karlan itself. If either of the two were to leave this world, then the world would eventually be destroyed. Hoping to recover both the great seed and his lost friend, Colette, Lloyd decided to make his way to Karlan. To do this, he would need to wield the Eternal Sword, so the group decided to pay a visit to Lloyd's foster father, Dirk. Alright, okay, wow, that was an interesting one. I'm really glad I read this bit about Mythos, which we didn't get to see or experience otherwise. Although, wow, holy crap, we're already 15 minutes in and I've done nothing but talk. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I guess, I don't know. If you were bored, you probably skipped ahead a long time ago, so you don't need me to tell you that. But that's an option, I hope. So, I mean, is there anything left to do here? I guess, technically speaking, I could tackle a couple of side quests now. I could try and fight, what's his face? Orochi? No, the other one. Or is it Orochi? Well, you know, one of the two ninja brothers. Again, Sheena is now level 66. I'm not sure which level she was last time. She's definitely a lot stronger. Was it level 50? Maybe it was level 60. I don't know if 6 levels... 16 levels probably would make a difference. 6 levels maybe not so much. I don't know. I guess maybe if I attempt that again, I'll do that. Oh, it's Kuchinawa, not Orochi. Orochi is the good guy. Anyway, yeah, if I attempt fighting him again, I'm definitely gonna wait until the very last moment until Sheena is the highest possible level she is going to be, without grinding specifically for that purpose, I guess. So, hopefully it will be doable, if not trivial, by that time. But for the time being, I guess we're free to go wherever. I'm going to head over to Lewin, just to see if maybe the money I have right now is enough, so I can finish that side quest. Would be nice to get something out of the way. I know we're technically in a hurry and we need to go see Dirk ASAP, but you know, a little rebuilding never hurt anybody. I should have entered on the other side. That's fine. Out of my way. Got important business to do. Some investments to make. Hey there. So, how much do you want? Little by little, we are able to begin restoring the city. Yes, you do owe it to us. That's true. Okay. 35k. Easy. Now we exit and re-enter. And maybe we'll actually start seeing some actual changes sometime soon. I keep thinking that this building is looking more... actually, I think they are rebuilding this, aren't they? They're definitely... Kid, please. Please, kid. Oh yeah, this bridge didn't used to be repaired. Wow, yeah, actually things have been changing. There are definitely a lot more people. The old lady should probably not be up in the rafters there. It seems unsafe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we weren't able to enter these buildings at all. So, hey, good for you guys. Work in all districts, yeah. I'll keep working hard to rebuild the city. Good for you. 40k. Okay, it's not a huge increase. I mean, okay, it is burning through our money pretty quickly, but still. You think it's gotten pretty lively now? Yeah, it's actually looking like you're starting to work. I'm surprised. Building houses is a big job, but it's really exciting. Phew, every day goes by so fast. My life is fulfilling. Good for you, man. I wonder if I can make some friends. I mean, actually speaking of life being good and all that, the Tower of Salvation had already disappeared from Silverrand, right? So it didn't collapse here, presumably, and cause any more destruction on top of the destruction caused by the tree a while ago. So I guess, technically speaking, this world has had a little bit of a time of respite recently. Just watch. We'll rebuild the city. I am watching. Okay, there was some noise just now in IRL. It wasn't anything serious, but I guess not. There's more people and it really feels like it's under reconstruction. Yep, indeed. Don't blame me if anything happens to you. What? Did you say something? Oh. Grandpa, it's dangerous. Oh, that's not a... Oh yeah, I guess he does have a beard. Could still be an old lady, I guess. Honestly, that's very much like my grandpa. I mean, he's alive and kicking. And hopefully will be for some time to come. But he is 85 years old this year. And still doing all kinds of things. Doing all kinds of repairs and work in his garden and around his house. I mean, good for him. That he can still do those things. Although, you know, realistically speaking, he probably shouldn't. Anyway. This was called the City of Devastation just a short while ago. It's so hard to believe. Yeah, it's now the town of very, very costly rebuilding. Welcome to the Phoenix Inn. Sure. Hey, we haven't seen one of these in a while. Sheena? What is it? It looked like you were thinking about something. I was just thinking, we've been all over the world, but we haven't heard anything about Maxwell. Maxwell? Maxwell? Yes, I've been thinking I'd like it if he would lend me his power. Oh. Right, we have heard about Maxwell, I think. Could there be a seal somewhere that people rarely visit? I don't know. But I have a hard time thinking that there's a temple somewhere with Maxwell just waiting behind the seal. Why? Because if that's the way it was, there should have been some record of it. He may be wandering, just like Asuka. Then can we call him in the same manner we called Asuka? Perhaps, but we don't have enough information. Huh. The ultimate summon spirit, then? Okay. It's nice that we get a kind of in-game hint at what's probably a major side quest, if I had to guess. Please take care. I will. Oh, it's nice to see that this is now actually a functional town again. Hello. The section past here isn't done yet. It's true. I'm not as young as I used to be. That's going to take a little more time. Oh, true enough, that is still open. A mere skeleton of a house. And we actually have access to this section of the town again, after forever. They say that the number of people has increased, but it's still not nearly enough. Really? I mean, there really are a lot of people. How am I going to carry this? One at a time. I mean, seems pretty obvious. We need to make this into a church, just like before. Do you, though? Do you really need a church? A church will bring peace to people's hearts. I wonder if it will be done by the time the new priest arrives. I mean, if it isn't, he can help build it. Not like priests can't work physically. The first floor is completely restored. Oh, you mean the ground floor. Gotta get your terminology right. Greetings, welcome to Crossroads. Right. I mean, I suppose I can restock. Why not? In before those are the, like, 1,000 gal that we're missing at the end. Oh, hello. Thanks to you, the city is steadily coming back to life. Allow me to thank you on behalf of my father, the mayor. Oh. The mayor, huh? People who heard the rumors are steadily gathering. It's hard work every day, but it's fun. Good to hear. Oh, is there more missing here? Ah, finally someone filled up these holes. You can actually still see where they were. That's pretty cool. I've been appointed the new mayor. Oh, so that's you. I will do my best to meet everyone's expectations. Surpass them, even. We have to make sure that Pietro doesn't bear all the burden himself. Yeah, I guess. Bear all the burden? I guess I'll finally take a break. But really, I'm just getting started. So maybe you shouldn't take a break. I mean, take breaks as much as you need to. Did not expect to be able to enter this fountain, honestly. Also, can I get where that guy is? Hello. Looks like... I don't know, I can't tell. No, I guess it doesn't actually go anywhere. Yeah, it's not an entrance up there. Just looked like that for a moment. Okay, interesting. Things are definitely coming along. Pretty sure I talked to everyone here. I already gave the next batch of money, so let's once again exit and re-enter and see how things are coming along. I guess this is basically reading synopsis, rambling, and rebuilding Lewin is what we're doing this episode, huh? Okay. This building is now basically done, the inn. Everyone! We've rebuilt enough to basic everyday functions are now possible. But we're not there yet. I'll do my best to restore the city to its original beauty. Okay. How much is it this time? 45,000. Okay. I was kind of expecting bigger increments at this point, but... Well. If you don't come down soon, don't blame me if anything happens. What? Oh, Grandpa. Stop climbing up places like that. I won't lose to the youngsters yet. It's great he's in a good mood, but we still have a huge job ahead of us. Well, no point in fretting about it. That old man is in good spirits. Sure is. It's a little boring. I wonder if anyone my age will come. The only kid here, huh? With all these people? Surprising. Pietro sure works hard. Of course, that's why we work hard too. Oh, of course, Pietro is the guy. I was thinking, huh? Is Pietro even here? Of course he is. This is Pietro. Derp. So... Oh, okay. He's not supposed to bear all the burden of rebuilding alone. Now it makes sense. I don't know. Well, that took me so long to understand. That feeling of hopelessness is gone. The city is going to get bigger and bigger. Well, I mean... Up to a point, I guess. I want that inn with the delicious food to get fixed too. Isn't it, already? I heard it was completely in ruins, but... Looks like it's recovering just fine. Yeah, actually it was fully functional last time already. Reconstruction is proceeding smoothly. We owe this to you and Pietro. Mostly to you, though. I mean, your money, specifically. Sure, I guess you're welcome. I really hope there's something, like, some kind of actual palpable in-game reward at the end of this. Our work really paid off. It's become more and more lively. Cool. This was called the City of Devastation just a short while ago, yeah. Still hard to believe. It still has a ways to go, but it's a nice city. I mean, I guess I'll rest here again, just in case. No cutscene this time. That's fine. The room upstairs is done now, for what it's worth. Oh, or is it? Isn't done? Really? I could have sworn. No, it looks done from the outside, but I guess maybe not. Okay. Wow. You guys are pretty fast, actually. The outside is done, but the inside is still a complete mess. The priest isn't here yet, anyway. You should wait until later to go inside. Do I look like I need a priest? First, you use the Symphonia lake water. Huh? I'm explaining various things to the people of the city about the restoration and future development. Use Symphonia lake water for what? Huh? I see. I never thought I'd be thinking about architectural patterns and flood prevention. The mayor is very enthusiastic. He's a good mayor. He has my full support. The last time I came here, it looked like it was still going to take some time to rebuild, but it's already a full city. Yep. The first half a dozen or so visits and donations didn't really do anything, and then suddenly it started exploding. Greetings, welcome to Crossroad. Right. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought maybe they had restocked on, or expanded their stock. Oh, okay, this is still under construction. Father is so excited. I'm sure Mother is happy. When the Designs attacked, Mother was... Lewin will recover, but we will not forget the sad things that happened. I think that's important too. Yep. then. Oh. Okay. No, this is... At first I thought they made this a little bit longer, but I guess not. I can't keep up even when I bring in raw materials every day. Although it looks like we're almost done needing large materials. Yeah? I mean, most of the buildings are completed. It still looks like this is supposed to go somewhere else too. But I really can't remember if there used to be another section of the town before. Oh, who are you? Why do you have a fancy cape? This is a pretty nice city. It's so lively. Maybe I'll settle down here myself. Well, you're welcome to do that. The fountain is going to go here. What? I've never actually seen the real one, so I'm excited about it. The fountain is going to go here. I mean, isn't it already a fountain? Finally going to repair the fountain. Preliminary preparations are complete. It's a symbol of the city. We need to hurry up and fix it. I guess there used to be some kind of statue there. Okay. Well. I wonder how many more steps there are going to be. I mean, sure, this building is barely done. This one is barely done. Oh, right. So it might be a couple more visits necessary. Actually... Hold on a sec. Did I already give the money? Yes, yes. Actually, this is already the next step. The city functions are almost completely restored. We just have a little more to go. 50k. Okay, yeah, I guess the inn didn't have a sign before, maybe? Next I'm going to climb on that. Looks like it has a good view. Okay, the cats are back, too. Yeah, you're finally back on the ground, so don't climb up anymore, okay? Come on, let's go that way. Okay. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, that's okay. Lucky. I've decided to make a doghouse for this little fellow. He's a citizen of the city too. This isn't done yet. The outside is largely complete, but the inside is still... Oh, this is the weapon store, of course. It's dangerous, so you can't go inside. Fine. I can play anywhere now. They won't get mad at me. But there is no one else my age. It's boring. Yeah, it's surprising. It's comfortable here, and I find myself staying for long periods. The reconstruction is finally reaching its climax. I guess I did talk to all of you. Did I talk to her? Doing the City of Hope. Restoration is proceeding smoothly. I mean, there's probably not much new going on here. Still has a ways to go. Yep. Work paid off. Well, so it seems like as long as the interior maps don't actually change, the people there, the NPCs are also going to be the same with the same dialogue. You're all lucky. You're always here when it's sunny. The past rainstorm was a nightmare. Lewin benefits from Sanoa Lake, but when the bountiful water bares its teeth, it's truly fearsome. Oh. Never thought about that. Hello. What do you think? It took time, but now it's finished. Yeah, I think it looks just like before. I suppose it's my age. My hip hurts. Well, I mean, it might be your age, but man, I've had the most fierce backache these last couple of days. It's finally starting to get better. And I guess I'm a pretty old man. Older than I ever imagined I would be. But I am only 32. Hello, welcome to the Church of Montel. Although it's more of a chapel than a church. You're complaining? Go away, dude. Managing the Tower of Mana is quite a task, so we can't maintain a large church. Okay. Whatever. Huh. I guess you're probably useful to someone. You can't see him very well from here, but you can hear the voice of the mayor. Okay, I mean, I can see him pretty clearly from here. I'm going to work just as hard as our enthusiastic mayor. The reconstruction is almost complete. We owe it to the hard work, not your, to the hard work of the people of the city, and to your donations. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Did we forget to do anything? I don't know. There's still some work to be done. We're almost there. Just a little more, I see. We have to keep at it. So amazing. The messages sent to other cities have worked as well. What messages? Huh? Hi. I feel bad for not helping. So, I mean, there's an easy way to fix that. I've been watching them every day. The people of the city really work hard. You know, you could just ask if anyone needs help. This is getting longer. Okay. I wasn't crazy then. It's a bit sad. There's hardly anything left for me to do. Oh. Well, I mean, I guess they're still gonna need, you know, supplies of all kinds. Just not building material. This fountain will soon be restored to its original form. Yeah, it actually has a statue now. When it's restored, Lewin will be restored as well. Okay. I just recently noticed that this lake is clear. I really am glad I'm living in the city. Wait, you never looked at the water before? Were you really that busy? Okay, well, we did donate the latest 50,000. Yeah. Already spent more than half our remaining money. Town looks pretty complete on the world map. Hey! Everyone, look! We've done it! We finally rebuilt Lewin. That was it, really. I was kind of expecting to spend more. This is incredible! We owe it to you. Thank you very much. Actually, I've talked with the people of the city, and we've made a plan to develop the city further. Oh. To serve as a sign of resistance. Of course, only if we have the budget for it. Of course, that's where I come in. Okay, 75k. Again, thank you so much. We will make good use of this money. Well, you better. Holy crap. It's gonna be next. 100k? So oh. Right. I don't even have that. Well, that's okay. I can always go back and farm some gold dragons. Preferably with Colette back in my party. Colette and her trinket. But we'll see. Lewin, the City of Hope. Yep. It's finally back to normal. But we're not done yet. Now we need to develop the city even further. Alright. Yay! They say it's back to normal. I hope a lot more people come. Including some kids. I've stayed here for a really long time. I think I'm starting to get attached to the city. Maybe I'll just stay and live here. I mean, at this point, we might as well. Finally, I can see if they actually got some new weapons. It seems they have a decent selection of weapons. Well, basic equipment is enough to handle the monsters in this area. It's true. In exchange for providing weapons at wholesale to the store, I get special loon goods. Okay. Earn your daily bread with your feet. That's the basis of peddling. I feel like these are the exact same lines that these people used to say before Lewin was even destroyed. So maybe all they did was just copy and paste the pre-destruction version of the shop with all its NPCs. I think that's exactly what happened. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Oh. Let's first see what we can buy. Yeah, it looks like they have the exact same super old stuff. Okay. No, what am I doing? Yeah, none of this is good. Okay, well. Also, the door placement doesn't really make sense. Well, that's okay. Look, I finished the doghouse. Hey, so you have. I'm so happy to see how well the city has recovered. Hey, lucky. Alright. It's an amazing city. It's filled with hope. Lewin, the City of Hope. Indeed. Anything new here? Probably not. Although, still has a way to go. Okay, that's, yep, still the same. I mean, now that it's fully rebuilt, do we get a new cutscene? Nope. Another 300 gold wasted. Well, I have no reason to assume that the upstairs is gonna be any different. What about here, though? Oh? That mark next door... What? That mark next door wet his bed. And you're telling me that because... But don't tell anyone I said that. Why didn't you tell me in the first place? Why did you tell me? Oh my, that does sound troublesome. Oh my, really? Yeah, okay, I guess just normal gossip. The reconstruction has finally settled down. They're going to aim for even higher goals, so we'll need to work all the more. The reconstruction is finally complete. Our everyday conversations reflect how peaceful everything has become. It's truly wonderful. People have time to worry about their neighbor's kids wetting the bed or something. Assuming Mark is a kid. I don't know. That's marvelous. Truly a city of regeneration. I can feel everyone's love for Lewin. Oh, so nice. Hello. I'm waiting for the watermelon to cool. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool watermelon is the best when you're taking a break. I agree. Well, I mean, if you're having watermelon, and I recommend that you do, it definitely needs to be as cold as possible. Well, not quite freezing, not quite frozen, I should say, but almost there. Hello, welcome to the Church of Motel, blah blah blah. Of course. Well, everything's probably the same here. Yep, sure enough. Thank you too. And hey, don't get stuck on every single corner. The reconstruction is complete. The city has come back to life. We owe it all to you. Thank you so much. We would love it if you would think of this as your home, away from home. I mean, this town, not specifically this house here, I guess. Well, thank you. Now, last but not least, we're going to take a look at... Well, first, at these people here. Maybe I'll help with something. Yeah, I mean, they're done now. That's a little bit late. They say they're going to expand the city now. Oh, I think they're working a little too hard. Yeah, and I think you're not working quite hard enough, but that's okay. Hey, Grandpa, stop climbing up high places like that! Although I suppose the upper deck of a boat is relatively safe. Don't blame me if you fall. The wind feels good up here. Man, that old man is so energetic. I should try to learn a thing or two from him. Yep. This is the true form of this fountain. This city has reclaimed its former image. Okay. Uh-huh. It's pretty decent. Who's that person that statue is supposed to depict? This fountain really does look like it could grant wishes if you toss coins in it. I'm definitely not gonna waste any more money here. Thank you very much. We began the reconstruction with just a few of us, but I'm glad it paid off. We have to keep working and start expanding now. Well, I mean, I'm interested to see if the first expansion donation will already show any visible results. You'd think that for 75k they... Oh, wow. Whoa, this is much more significant than I expected. Holy crap. The Lewin expansion project is proceeding smoothly. We just have a bit more to go. I mean, I definitely don't have enough now. Yeah, could give him all my money, but I'm gonna hold off until I actually can give him the full amount, which is probably gonna be... I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 100k. Meow, we're closed for remodeling. Please wait a little while. Okay, so they're unavailable for now. Not that it matters. And his doghouse is gone. No! Oh, okay. As part of the expansion development, we'll be moving this little fellow's house. Alright. I wonder where I should put it. I mean, how about right there? He seems to like the spot. Man, this looks fancy now. If the city gets bigger, I'll have more friends too. Like more than 0. That would be nice. I hope new people come soon. I think I'll write something here. Welcome to Lewin. Quotation marks. That's kind of boring. Yeah, maybe you should put some quotation marks at the front too. Okay. The inside is still exactly the same. probably true for all the shops. Well, it looks the same. I'm already spending way too much time here, I know, so I'm trying to kind of speed it up by, you know, not talking to literally every person. So long as I have no reason to assume that they have anything new to say. Actually, I've been thinking about doing something to express our thanks. But it will cost more money. Of course. I guess we'll just have to give up on it for now. Wait, you're planning to put up a statue of Lloyd here? I mean, I guess I'm okay with that. Kind of. The city still has the potential to grow even bigger. Sonora Lake will continue to grant us its blessing. I wonder what the city will be like 100 or 1,000 years from now. Oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh my. Oh my, oh me. I wonder what the mayor is thinking about. He says it'd be boring if he talked about it and won't tell us. Oh really? Is it supposed to be a secret? Well then, I've been here quite a long time. I think it's about time I was on my way. Maybe I'll stick until the end. Or maybe I should. Okay. This place looks like it's back under construction. Only on the outside, of course. Oh, come on. We're moving on to the next stage. We appreciate all your help. I promise to build the city into one that will meet your expectations. Okay. I don't really have any, but go ahead. I feel a cold shiver. Huh? Uh-oh. Don't trip. Okay. Whatever. Yep. Don't know why I felt like I needed to talk to the priest. Hey, what about you? In the end, I wound up helping out. Oh, you did? Well. Oh well, it's kind of fun anyway. I mean, you wanted to, didn't you? Like even... Oh, he's painting his ship, I guess? Nice, yeah, he is. We're still painting it, don't touch. It's hard to get it painted right. Yeah, Is it? Because it's moving, or? I don't know. I know. Oh, they're even improving the fountain after just finishing it? They say they're going to restore the fountain. I'm looking forward to it. It's a symbol of the city, so everyone's excited. I mean, yeah, but wasn't it restored before? Hey there. Okay. Too busy to talk to me, I see. Well, we don't have the money to continue the Lewin expansion project, but this is nice. Oops. I guess I'll go ahead and visit Dirk and maybe see if I can get my hands on that Eternal Sword and whatever else may be the next step. So I can at least say that I did something productive during this episode. Oh, hold on. Never forget to pay respects. Home, Mom. And I'm home, Dad. Oh.
So, you want me to forge the Ring of the Pact?
Do I? Oh, yeah, sure.
A dwarf who's losing his skills by living on the surface?
There's no one else. The dwarf that has the skills is unable to move.
Oh, so yeah, you're the second best option.
Dad, please.
I've gathered all of the necessary items.
Oh, that's the Eternal Ring. The Ring of the Pact. So okay, that's what they meant.
This is adamantite for polishing.
So Kratos had been kind of planning ahead for this situation and collecting all these materials. That's how he's been helping us all this time, quote unquote. You know. I guess.
What's this piece of wood?
Is this sacred wood?
This must fuel the fire.
That's a
Is
huge
that
diamond.
why you were traveling all over Tetheala? To prepare all of this?
Okay, so now we officially learn about this? I wonder if we'll actually get Mythos' past, Mythos' backstory we get to witness that in actual in game at some point.
I see. So everything is set. I can't very well refuse after you've gone through so much trouble now, can I?
Nope, very well can't.
And I suppose it won't hurt me to help out my dearest son. After all, I'm his father too.
All right, I guess this is a little bit awkward, but I mean, really only a little bit because, again, Kratos may be his biological father, but yeah, that really doesn't count if he hasn't seen his son or, you know, interacted with him in any way, like, ever. Whatever.
Dwarven vow number 1. Work together for the sake of a peaceful world. Alright, let's do it.
With this, I'll be able to use the Eternal Sword, right?
With these swirling little wisps of light surrounding a very, very pale, bigger wisp of light.
Dad! Kratos! What's wrong?
Lloyd, you've really grown stronger. I never expected you to be able to inflict such a serious wound on my angelic form. Take this, and stop Mythos. I don't think I'll be able to help you anymore.
So you're actually going to die now?
Okay.
That's a marvelous blade. I doubt you have a sword in your possession to match it.
You think so? A marvelous blade? I mean, those are two pretty neat-looking swords.
Really?
Really?
Take this with you. It's a present I promised you. Now that you've grown all up, I can entrust you with the greatest sword I ever forged.
You mean the greatest swords?
Wow. I'll become even stronger with these two swords. Thanks, Dad. And Kratos.
Material blade. Okay. Material blades? I mean, it's more like elemental blades, I guess. Fire and water, fire and ice.
I'm sorry I've forced everything upon you.
I have great dads. One made a ring
One
for his son
greater
using
than
the
the other.
lost arts. And another risked his life to protect his son in secrecy.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you've got great parents.
Yeah. Well, I'm off. Dad.
Dad? Dads?
Everyone, let's go.
Let's go where exactly? Okay, hold on. Items. Eternal ring. I can't equip the Eternal Sword without this ring. But I can also not equip this ring because it's actually a key item. Okay, a weapon composed of a blade of fire and a blade of ice. Sweet. Okay. So is that the ultimate weapon? Would be kind of sad if it wasn't. Well, it's a little bit better. I guess I would be using it even if it wasn't technically better. Well, we were supposed to get the Eternal Sword, but the Tower of Salvation is gone. So, oh, what is where the tower used to be? Did I ever check that place? I might not have. Well, there might still be the entrance area, the ruin might still be left over into Theala. So maybe, I guess that's where I'm gonna check next. There isn't a dot anymore on the map. I wonder, was it? Ugh, God. Was it here? Turn. Was it over there? No, that's the stone. Actually, was it here? Right now there is, yeah. Pretty sure this used to be where the tower was. Mythos again, huh? I think Mythos may actually be sad. Wait, what? Oh, this is... yeah. What do you mean? When Mythos possessed me, his memories flowed into me. Same talk just with Genis now? Interesting. Betrayed by countless people, he still tried to face forward and believe in people. Interesting. I see. He was the hero Mythos after all. He even became a legend. When he lost his sister, when he lost Martel, he may have given up. And now I have a feeling he said that he gave up. Huh? The instant he gave up, he lost his friends. No, he chose Martel over his friends. I won't feel sorry for him. I don't want to feel sorry for him. I can never forgive him for the things he's done. But somewhere in my heart, I keep thinking, if he could just repent. Yes? Lloyd, you mustn't think like that. You'll lose to him. Mythos is our enemy. We must destroy our enemies. That's all there is to it. Shinas. It's okay. Feeling sorry for Mythos is my job. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Lloyd's job is to just beat the crap out of him again. And hopefully for good this time. Okay, yeah, it's interesting that we got... Well, the dialogue started out exactly the same, word by word. But then it deviated. It's interesting. I wonder if we'll have more conversations like that with other party members. That would be kind of interesting. Okay. Yeah, I think, according to the map... Oh, Luin Reborn, yeah, hold on. There's still a dot... Yeah, okay, so the ruin is still here. That's convenient. That bit didn't completely collapse. The folks in the city sure are enthusiastic. I mean, this city that we left a while ago, they've restored the city this much already. Their energy is impressive. Why does this not pop up while in Luin? If people work together, even an obliterated city can rise again. Zelos, you don't seem all that impressed. Well, I heard about the destruction of the city. But it's hard to really imagine that now myself. Huh, yeah, maybe. But I understand how amazing what we've done is. I understand how amazing that is, really. Indeed, and I feel like the liveliness of the city is giving me strength. I could get to like it here. Well, I really wish this was actually happening in Luin or near it. That would be a little bit more fitting, but I appreciate it. Should I? Okay, this place is blocked off. I mean, the episode is getting to the point where I should probably end it, but I definitely want to, you know, do something meaningful. Not that rebuilding Luin isn't meaningful, but you know, kind of want to move the story ahead. Okay, good. For a second there, I thought that maybe I wasn't even able to enter this way. But no. The only thing left is that dice. Dice? It's the Eternal Sword. Is it there? Lloyd, are we fully prepared? This may be our last battle. Is it though? I don't think it is. I mean, we're as ready as we're ever gonna be. I mean, this isn't where we're going to face Mythos, right? Maybe this will just transport us back up to Darus Karlan. That's what they mean. Huh? What's that? What just happened? Anyone care to explain? Huh? Oh, I guess the Eternal Sword kind of fused with his existing swords conveniently. I was wondering how that was going to work. I mean, if we would actually physically obtain the Eternal Sword, and if it would just be a key item, or, you know. But I guess that works. Magic. Game logic. Lloyd obtained the title of Eternal Swordsman. Nice. You who possess the new right, what do you ask of me? Is that Origin speaking? Carry us to Darus Karlan, to where Mythos and our dear friend are. Colette. Understood. Here we go, everyone. Okay, a little bit awkward how you can see the different planes of those overlapping sprites, but that's okay. There is Carlon. Once again. We can warp back? Oh. Well, just to see how this works. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, I'm sure. But yeah, okay, we can just teleport at will now. That's good. So this is not the point of no return. But yeah, I really wonder if we're actually going to get Colette back into our party before the final boss fight, and so that we can have her along for, you know, whatever we might want to do. Also, this is apparently a dungeon right away. Not even a save point. I mean, okay, I could have saved. And I guess I did save just outside the tower, and I can return back and save again if I want to. I mean, I really should end the episode. I feel like it's been a little bit, I don't know, maybe boring up to this point, but... Oh, okay, this is a higher tier. Interesting. Yeah, at this point I'm not even sure what I'm trying to accomplish here. I'm not going to play through any meaningful portion of this dungeon before calling it an episode. And this is just a dead end? Oh, cool. Yay, glad I came here. Okay, let's do one fight. So I've at least had a single fight in this episode.
You're gonna regret this.
Maybe? Samael? Okay. 2 Samaels actually. They look like spellcasters. Also like aliens from the film Alien. Pretty cool actually. What? I don't know. Okay. Can I please attack the right enemy? Thank you. Dealing a lot of damage to them with our fancy new swords. And that strength buff, I guess, that helps too. Oh, holy crap, Genus. Can use some healing there. Okay, good. I mean, between 2 people who can heal, should be pretty easy to keep everyone in good fighting shape. Well, these enemies are pretty tanky. I think you have decent amounts of money and experience, I guess, all things considered. Still, if I really wanted to just go ahead and grind either money or experience, I would go ahead and fight more of those skill dragons. In fact, that's something I might want to do anyway, in order to fund the development of Lewin. I feel like that's definitely, if nothing else, that's one side thing, you know, one side quest line that I want to see to the end, if at all possible. Just because I've already invested so much in it, money and, you know,
I was just warming up.
Therefore also time. Would feel silly to not see that to the end. Okay, anyway, well, we've had a sneak peek at this dungeon, and since there is not a save point right by the entrance, I'm going to head back outside. What did we even find here? Oh, an X-gem. Level 3, I think? Yeah, I think. So nothing particularly exciting. Well, anyway, I'm glad that the game lets me leave whenever I want to. Is there anything else to do here? No, it's just... it just ends. Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, I guess I can just call it an episode here. Why not? So we'll start exploring this new dungeon, this latest dungeon for real next time. See if we can at all rescue Colette and still get her back into the party before we start doing more side quests, you know, just so she doesn't miss out on experience and also so we can get her back for the extra money bonus. That would be really nice if we could get that item back. You know, and some other things. Yeah, but for the time being, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.